Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in Batistuta!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's Xabi Alonso. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And here's Ribery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Foden. And it's Rooney. That's a good ball played into space. Well read, nice interception. And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got a side of goal! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tonali. Now Dumfries. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Played back in. Van Basten! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, it's just a little long. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Brilliantly cut out. Foden.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Xabi Alonso. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xabi Alonso. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Valverde. Rooney. Half an hour played now. Task somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Foden.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's Roberto Carlos. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Foden. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Valverde. Foden. Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. Batistuta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Picked out brilliant. Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
Kolo Muani really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Ribery. Foden. Tonali makes the interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Valverde. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Time and again they are repelled. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Foden. Ribery looking to run onto it. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Basten is fouled.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Played out to the right. Belts one. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Stood up well to him there. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Valverde. Xavi Alonso. He's in, surely! Rooney. Van Basten. Van Basten does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Roberto Carlos. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot! A whisker away from making it 4. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well timed, excellent interception. He's got away.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il numero 2.
Tonali. Roberto Carlos. Colomboani. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Basten is... And Batistuta! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
So, third quarter of the game.
Numero 6. Messi.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot a goal! Kimmich. Mbappe. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Gets his pass away. Colomboani is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Rooney. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe! Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Saka. João Palhinha. Oh, what shapes to shoot! It's a goal!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So is this the start of a comeback? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Saka promptly onto that, and that is that. Foot in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Dias, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Dumfries. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Reinders, Del Piero. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rooney. And he's intervened well there. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Foden. Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the
big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good read, needed to be. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. He's played him through. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Inter Milan really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Suarez really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Has a go! Well, he's done very well to take that back. No way through there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. More and more pressure on the ball here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Safi Sali just eases him off the ball. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero, Conte. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aim forwards. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Ci sarà
It's
un
a
minuto
pretty
di
loose
recupero.
pass. And here's a chance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the pass is intercepted. And the shot's on here. Reinders is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Luis Suarez. Del Piero. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Inter Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, well played. He's in here. Real chance. Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That is so good. Such... And Messi! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Luis Suarez! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Hits one! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that was vital. Del Piero. And it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's picked out the run. That is good alertness. And he was alert to it. Serginho. Talinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time.
And the shot! He scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Rooney.
Viene sostituito con il numero 6, Messi.
That pass has been well intercepted. He could be in here, and he's lost his man here. Chance! Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valverde. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Foden. Khan claims it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, il numero 17.
Messi having a look.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rooney could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Pablo Barrios. No, that's been intercepted. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cruyff, spread neatly. Might be danger here.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Valverde. And it's Rooney. And Alexander-Arnold, pass somewhat off target. Reinders, who has set up 2 goals. Saka. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the... Could be danger here! Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Suarez tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Oh, good-looking ball, and he was quick to react. 5 minutes to add. He's through here, and this is Rooney. Khan deals with it effortlessly. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Rafinha.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Khan catches it safely. And it's Ronaldinho.
Such good technique.
Flashes it, a big header! And again! They've scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Wilshere.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckenbauer. Pedri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Valverde. Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's not getting past him there. Ødegaard. Ronaldinho. Valverde. Approaching the half-hour mark. Hernandez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Ronaldinho. Wilshere. No way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Always onto this. He might be in here. Van Dijk cuts it out. He's in space and looking for options. Hits one! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Beckenbauer. Wilshere. Ødegaard. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Valverde. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Good read, needed to be. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we are back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go.
Now the finish! It's Ronaldinho! Oh no, this does not look good. This ended up in no man's land. Back into the middle. Played out to the left flank. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played right into his path. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pedri. Wilshere. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Played back in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Shot could... Can he put it away? They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Wilshere. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And the shot! No, he's missed it. And they win it back again. Hakimi. Now Ødegaard. Rafinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aimed beyond the defence. Adams gets over and intercepts. Pedri. And that has left him in a heap. Valverde.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Foden.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a cracking ball. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Numero 9.
So is this the start of a comeback?
No,
that was never going to make it.
Numero 7.
Looking for the runner. Gets his pass away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's found a way through. Ødegaard. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hakimi. Adams. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Great ball if he can get there. Ødegaard. Now it's Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Palhinha gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That has been cut short. Beckenbauer. Hakimi. And it's Wilshere. Osimhen. Saka producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's looking to set free a runner.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Ødegaard. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And they can counter here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to dink it in. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Messi. Interesting ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mendes with the clearance. David Villa. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. David Villa going face to face with his great rival. David Villa. Foden. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Taken back almost at once. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. David Villa. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Spread neatly. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kahn catches it safely. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. David Villa is onto it in a flash. David Villa. Yamal. Almost half an hour in now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bale. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Picked out brilliant. Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Nesta clears it away. Saka. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri deals with that comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bale. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caceres. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's an errant pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Bale! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. And he welcomes it in. Yamal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Inter Milan failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Quick look, then it's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Kimmich picks it up from the goal kick. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. David Villa. Messi. Now Foden. Back into the middle. Now, can he find a finish? Caceres getting this one clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great ball if he can get there. And that just the goalkeeper to beat. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, no joy this time.
Cambio di giocatori.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? And now the breakaway. Mbappe. And still we await the first breakthrough. And it's Caceres. Now it's Bale. Right out towards the right wing. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. That has been cut short. David Villa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Messi. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, what has happened here?
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's on his way! Messi. Hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He can run onto that. Kubo. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass is just off target, and it's lofted through here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Played back in. Can he finish? In he goes again! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that! Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game. Mendes makes the interception. It's a really well-measured ball.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the cross comes in. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. And he's intervened well there. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. And here's Rafael Leao. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Akanji makes the interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Goes in for the header! Goal! Inter! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. It's a throw. Foden. Well read, nice interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao. Messi. And that is out of play. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course...
Has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. More and more pressure on the ball here. Foden. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Safi Salih actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Gabriel. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he welcomes it in.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga. Rodri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy.
He's having a go! And that certainly packs a punch. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. This ended up in no man's land. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Oh, look at the... And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Rudiger. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Shot a goal! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to...
And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here we go again. Camavinga. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Foden. Nice physical challenge. And that could set him on his way. Oh, great play! He gets big! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, not quite. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, important interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Great hit! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
Tries to dink it through, and he was quick to react. No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.600
Safi Sali.
spettatori.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yamal. Yamal looking to run onto it. Shot could be on. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 24.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner.
Numero 23.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Safi Salih? Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Musiala. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappé.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 6, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Musiala.
18.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Alexander-Arnold. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Back into the middle. Camavinga. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gabriel. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Can he latch on to this? Mbappé has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Into the last 5 minutes. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Mbappé. He's found a way past. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Khan has that under control.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Alexander-Arnold, terrific header! Oh, taken with style! Deep, deep into injury time! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a And that will be the final.